Good morning, Internet Nation. Alex and Ashley here. Right here. So, yeah, it is now Tuesday. It's now Tuesday, 2 days after the 7-day Ethereal face mask challenge. I'm a little overexposed right now. I don't know why. I don't know why my phone is picking up so much light when there is barely any light in my room to begin with. And there's definitely none directly shining on me. Groovy. So yeah. Here we go. I'm just not going to be able to win with this. I need a good camera setup. Or, a camera setup in general. Or a chair that doesn't squeak and stays the fuck still. So, yeah, it's been 2 days since the challenge. I did do the whole 7 days. I didn't document the whole thing. And I think it was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I had a huge dip in energy. I had a huge dip in energy. Physical energy. Emotionally, I felt the same. I've just been, over shit. And since I'm not over shit, I don't have the energy to expel for shit like boys, for one. But, yeah, I just wanted to, come in and touch base with you. Let you guys know what I think of this product. Because I used it for an entire week straight. Literally, I used it on my face, neck, earlobes, back, shoulders, chest, bosoms, upper stomach, I guess, thighs, toes, armpits, shins, all over. I wanted to see what it was capable of, what it was safe with. I've also been using, I don't have a bottle of it. I've also been using the Ethereal hair oil on my skin. I put it in this container, in this glass jar, and diluted it with coconut oil and then olive oil because we ran out of coconut oil. But I didn't use as much olive oil as I did coconut oil because, I don't know, I just prefer to use coconut oil over olive oil. I used to use olive oil when I was a kid, but that's because I didn't have a choice. Because all we had was olive oil. But now I use coconut oil. So yeah, after I put the coconut oil and the olive oil in, it took much better to my skin. I could use it on my face without my face feeling oily the next day. Come to think of it, I didn't shower yesterday. My face doesn't feel oily now. It feels a little oily because I spend all day, every day sweating, and I sleep in a space that literally has hot air being blown onto it all night. And I still sleep with a comforter because it makes me feel safe, especially considering the fact that there are a lot of bugs in here, especially the area near my bed. For some reason, I don't know why, there's just a lot of bugs. Like there was a spider on the bed last night. So I don't like being crawled on by creepy crawlies. That kind of freaks me out a lot. Think about how they're leaving the germs on my body, and that freaks me out. True germaphobe here. I might not act like it, but I don't want to give germs power over me. But anyway, this stuff works great. I don't use a lot, and I tend to massage it into my body. I feel so smooth right now, which is a combination of both products. Because I literally used the face and hair mask on everything. And let me tell you guys, let me give you my full retort. Because I used it on my face all 7 days. Used it on my neck one day. I did my neck, back, shoulders, chest, upper stomach one day. I did the top of my thighs. Technically one day, but the other day I focused on all these dark spots that I have on my legs. Because I put it on a scratch that I had, and it looked like the scratch got way lighter. And even Atia was saying how she thinks that it was lightening her dark spots. So I guess we're both kind of figuring that stuff out. I might need to use it more on the dark spots on my legs, because those are scabs. I fall a lot, so I get a lot of scabs, like this giant dark spot right here. I fall a lot, which sucks because, as you can see, I have this knee tattoo. It isn't like directly on my knee, but I also fall on this knee a lot. Yeah, left shoulder, right knee. I'm not quite sure how that balances out, but when I fall off my skateboard, I fall on my left shoulder and I hit my right knee. That's just always how it goes. So I used it everywhere. Everything I put it on turned to literal gold. Maybe not literal gold because I'm still a mud person. But it turned to literal gold, and now everything is smooth. And honestly, I'm going to have to file a complaint with the HR department because now I feel like I am, what's the word? I feel like I'm contributing to unattainable beauty standards, and this is a problem. It's simply a problem. My skin is almost perfect, and I say almost loosely. My face is in great condition right now. When I started this challenge on Monday of last week, I had tiny blackheads. You're definitely not going to be able to see it because it's terrible ass lighting. That helps. Definitely helps. But when I started this challenge last Monday, I had a bunch of tiny blackheads on the tip of my nose. I take my face cleaning very serious. But after I got my piercings, all of that, it became very difficult to clean this area because my nose is always sore from the fact that the shit never healed. I mean, it's much better now after I put these things in because they're just so big that it's like they move around freely, so you don't have to worry about shit getting stuck. And it's not like tugging on the holes because it's moving through it freely, so now they feel way less inflamed. I think the swelling in my nose went down too. Yeah, the swelling in my nose went down too. But this isn't about that. This is about the blackheads. So I had a bunch of blackheads on on the tip of my nose, which, like, I tried scrubbing, exfoliating. I use one of those hand gloves in the shower that has like exfoliation things, components to it. And I used that, and even like an Indian clay mask when I was doing that, nothing really seemed to get rid of the tiny little blackheads. I even tried like pushing them out. You're not supposed to do that, but I really didn't want them there. I take my skin health so serious. Not serious enough to drink an adequate amount of water, but so very serious. And nothing was getting those little blackheads out. They weren't like those big beefy ones that you could just like suction out. They were just like tiny little black dots on the tip of my nose. Those are gone. Those were gone after the second use. Like completely gone. First day they were like halved, and second day they were gone. I don't know what they were. All I know is they're gone. A lot of the pores on my face have maintained. Mind you, this is 2 days. I didn't use the product yesterday, and it's 9 in the morning right now, so I guess that doesn't really count as a second day. But my skin looks more uniform. I still have very porous cheek areas. Very porous. I don't think that's gonna go away until we get out of summer, because I heard heat makes your pores open. I don't know if that applies to like hot But my skin is in this very perfect condition to where it's like, yo, you would just be banging, just like plump as fuck and shiny and smooth all over if you drank more water. So I'm being very exposed right now. My skin is exposing me. It's like, I bet. So this product did 50% of the work, and now your skin is beautiful, it's banging, your complexion is clear, you ain't got no problems. I think I had like some red bumps, very small, very minuscule red bumps on like the last day that are gone now. I don't know if that was like a bug bite, because I get bit by a lot of bugs and I react very aggressively. Not very aggressively. There are people that break out into hives, which is why I'm scratching right now, because I got bit by a bunch of bugs yesterday, I guess. I might also be getting bit by bugs in my sleep. Who knows? There was a spider on my bed yesterday. Who fucking knows? There's probably definitely mosquitoes getting into the house, because if beetles this big could be coming in, flying at me. So this is... And how you gonna freak out? You flew at me. I try to let y'all rock, but y'all want to fly around and light on my bed. And I'm just like, why? So if these big ass beetles are getting in, you already know mosquitoes are getting in. And I always leave my door open, because I need some AC or we all gonna die of heat stroke in here. But yeah, okay, so the redness didn't last long. I don't know what that was from. Probably bugs. But I feel like the mask kind of helped it. And the next day they were gone. So probably bugs. My skin would be amazing if I drank water, which I definitely need to drink more water. Or probably consume more in general. I feel unreal. And I feel like, for one, a week of taking time out to do self-care has really helped my mentality, because I don't take a lot of time to do caring things for myself. But when you're like sitting there in the shower, not even really taking a shower, but just kind of like washing yourself, washing your face, stuff like that, and you just kind of like are in the moment, tending to yourself, it's kind of nice, you know? I let my roommates and some of their friends try the product throughout the week, and they all really fucking loved it. I thought it was hilarious because my roommate was sitting here and he had the face mask on, and he started live streaming, and he was just going on about how snatched he was and how like beautiful he felt, and he was still wearing the mask, and I'm just like, this is hilarious, because that was his first day. It's like my other roommate who had tried it prior, so he already knew. But then this other one, he was just living for it, which I find hilarious, because he's always saying how like she wants to go outside in her mask, and it's just like, yeah, this stuff makes you feel amazing. And okay, let's get into the nitty gritty and the logistics. So when you wear it, you feel the tightness and the tingly, but it's not like unbearable. I tried it at a bunch of different consistencies. I tried it as a thick paste. I tried it as a thin paste. I tried it as basically almost kind of still a liquid, and all stages in between, you know, because you mix things differently. And by the end of the week, I was like, okay, I don't need to be using as much product, since, you know, I've been doing this every day, so there shouldn't be many toxins. Well, I mean, I say they shouldn't, but every day I literally sweat like a pig before I even wake up. So I guess there's the sweat to clean and all that fun stuff. But literally everything that stuff touched feels so much softer. You don't have the redness that you do after you do an Indian healing mask. I noticed that the first day. The only time I was really red after was, I think, the second day, and that was because I was scrubbing the fuck out of my face with my exfoliation glove. So, I mean, there's that to look out for, but if you're scrubbing your face with an exfoliation glove, then you're probably used to the redness that comes out of that. I feel like the product helped expedite the healing of my nose piercings because I would just glob it on there all the time and then just leave it and then pick it off. At no point did it like knock the jewelry off, because in this piece, this white one over here, for some reason I can't get this one off. No matter how hard I try, I can't unscrew it. But then this one will literally just fall off randomly in the middle of the day. Talk about balance and equivalent exchange, right? This one won't stay on, this one won't come off. Okay, whatever. Whatever. As long as, like, before I couldn't get this one out without it hurting like a bitch. So I guess that's the trade-off. Now I can't get this one out, but at least this one isn't, like, stuck in a wonky hole. Which is why this one, I literally would just bleed every time I took it out and put it in, because the hole was so wonky. I had to like stick a needle through and leave it there and then kind of like force something in there to keep, not to keep the hole open. I had to force the needle through to figure out how the hole went, and then once I realized how the hole was bent, I kind of had to like shove something back in there. I believe it's this thing, lots of slow pushing. Just shove it in there to not only stretch the hole, but to like just put something healthier in there. It keeps going back to my nose. I mean, I guess that is a beauty thing, and I am talking about my face. So yeah, I look unreal. This is terrible lighting and terrible camera quality, but I look unreal. I feel like I'm contributing to unreal beauty standards now. I'm a little mad at Atiya for creating such a product with such powerful witchcraft. It can't just be the love. There's got to be some powerful witchcraft in here too. Like, you know, she put a little bit of somebody's soul. I don't know if it was her soul. For all we know, her soul is endless and never depletes, so she could have thrown a little bit of that in there, which that's some powerful magic. But this shit is unbelievable. And mind you, I did say I was gonna give you a few. I did say I was gonna talk about the hair oil. I haven't touched this bottle yet because I bought the starter kit, which comes with 2 travel bottles, a regular size bottle, and the face mask. And I haven't touched this one yet because why would I? I used the travel bottles, and where did I put the thing? Okay, so this I filled about this much, because, you know, the travel bottles are small, but I filled about this much with the product, and I've been using the hair stuff, the hair oil, on my hair, on my roots at least, which I'm sure is where you're supposed to use it, the only place you're supposed to use it, because the rest of your hair is dead, and the only place that the hair grows from that's really alive is the scalp, you know? So I've been using that, kind of like, not washing my hair. I haven't washed my hair this week. I don't know, actually no, that's a lie. I did wash it the first time I used the product. But yeah, I don't usually wash my hair when it's in braids like this, not like long braids, because then the hair gets really heavy and it takes a long time for synthetic hair to dry. So I washed my hair and then put some of the product in, and that was around Monday or Tuesday. And then I used this oil 3 times. The first time was on Monday and Tuesday when I washed my hair, and then Wednesday or Thursday I sprayed some rose water. I have this rose water toner that I barely ever use, but it's been sitting out on my counter because my roommate's friend asked me if I had a toner after we did a face mask, and I was like, bet, I got you. And then I busted this out, and since it's just been sitting here because I haven't put it back, I decided to spray that in my hair on my scalp to moisten my scalp, because I don't know if you know this, but oils absorb into the skin better. Well, oils absorb better when you're wet, when things are wet, oils absorb better when there's water, so it kind of like dries as the water evaporates. So that's what I did. Don't ask me where I heard that. I heard it from somewhere. I watch a lot of beauty YouTube. That's possibly why I heard it. I also read a lot of articles. So, yeah, I cannot confirm or deny the legitimacy of that. That is just all I know. I got tissue in my way. So, yeah, I used it again around Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then again on Saturday. Yeah, I think Saturday. By Sunday, I didn't want to do anything. I was planning on going to sleep early, and then I was like, wait, let me do my face first. I don't think I went to sleep early though. But I did do my face, so I did commit to the whole 7 days. Which is funny because by the end of it, I didn't want to do it anymore because I suck at consistency and keeping a schedule and shit like that. But I just kind of like did it because it was nice to do, you know? It made my skin feel amazing, and then it was tending to myself, so I was like, fuck it, you know? I'm not really doing anything else. Certainly not anything better. So yeah, and I use the hair stuff. Always bouncing all over the place. That's what ADHD does to you. So I use the hair stuff, and I feel like I got an unprecedented amount of growth in the week. I'm coming closer because I want to talk to you guys eye to eye, even though I am severely slouched over right now, and my chair doesn't go any lower than this, and I don't really have anything to prop my phone up on that isn't a wet bottle. Maybe I can just... But why do you need to turn? So let me be real with you guys. Let me be real and real close with you guys. So I feel like I have a significant amount of hair growth. I don't know if from washing my hair loosened every single one of these braids to the point where it slid down the hair shaft just a little bit more. I don't think so. Because it's still only in the roots. It's in the unlocked section of hair. It's all just on the unlocked section of hair. But I feel like my hair grew a millimeter or so, a centimeter, a millimeter, a few meters. That's completely different. A few semi-meters this week alone from using this stuff. I cannot confirm or deny that. I don't know. You can tell how much my hair has grown by my uncolored roots. And when I put my braids in, I had like the synthetic hair was sitting on top of the roots. It was sitting on top of it because I only had like a millimeter of hair growth. Like all the hair was braided up to the root. And now, like, you can see some of the hair is pulled back a little, but there's still significantly more root than there was. I don't know. It looks like a tiny bit more hair has grown, which seems a little out of the norm. I cannot confirm or deny. I will keep using the product and let you know how that goes. That's all I can really think of. Nothing I haven't said over the week. This stuff is amazing. You should go get it. I used it for 7 days. That could be odd for your skin because it's a new regimen, especially considering the fact that I only really wash my face like once a week. But yes, I know it's weird, right? Like how can my skin basically look the way it did before and I only wash it like once a week? Because I don't really do much. And I've found, this is gonna sound weird, but I have found that dog saliva will keep your face relatively clean, acne free. I've never really had acne like that, but back when I was like working like a dog and constantly out there, constantly sweating in the heat, I would constantly get licked in the face by dogs. And, like, most of the time, I feel like that kept my complexion clear and cleared it up. It was really weird. I interact with a lot of dog. One could simply say fluids. A lot of dog fluids. A lot of pee and poop, which hopefully is never a fluid. And a lot of saliva. So much saliva. Oh my god. Dogs are so slobbery. So slobbery. I'm literally having war flashbacks about the state of my bed whenever Hershey comes over. He's such a dirty dog. He's a little pupper. So, you know, that's what they do. They be dirty. They make everything dirty. Oh, my heart burns. I have a really bad heartburn. This burns all of me. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying, so I guess I'm gonna end this here because I don't really have anything else to add. This stuff is great. I wish I had better lighting. Maybe I'll go outside. Yeah, hell, let's go outside for a hot second. Okay, so now I'm outside, and it doesn't really change anything because the sun is in the back of my house now. And I still manage to look overexposed. I don't understand how I always seem so overexposed and yet be so dark-skinned. Maybe it's because I'm not dark-skinned. I'm medium. But yeah. As you can see, my face keeps that nice oily sheen to it. Because I guess I have oily skin. Or maybe I'm just oily because it's hard absorbing oils when it's so fucking hot, so you're constantly sweating and your pores are constantly opening from all the sweat. I'm not really sure what kind of skin I have. I take care of it. It doesn't do stuff that it's not supposed to do. I'm definitely gonna drink more water, which will help my skin, definitely. I don't drink a lot of water, especially on now during quarantine, where I'm not doing as much work as I used to do, i.e. biking and walking dogs, which I would force myself to drink water, otherwise I'll die. Do you mind? Can you shut up? Jesus. That's why I don't record outside. Yeah. God, this camera's terrible, and I feel like the camera just gets worse over time. Which is weird. Looks like I have a bump here. But as I said, I get a lot of allergic reactions. I get a lot of bumps from bugs. Because if I get bit by a mosquito, I will swell and then itch for days. But that is normal, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about the product. I will link the website down below if you are interested in buying it and trying the 7-day challenge for yourself. Go right ahead, because it is an amazing product that will snatch your skin up, as my roommate would put it. It's definitely good. All vegan, all natural, amazing stuff. My neighbor's bringing a mirror outside. I might go snag that mirror. It's like a full-length mirror. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, you guys. Hopefully this goes up before 12, so you guys can get a nice little update. I know I haven't posted anything. People probably don't even think I finished the challenge, which I did. And look at me, I'm glowing. Literally can't stop glowing. Maybe I'm just oily, maybe it's Maybelline. It's definitely not Maybelline. Maybe it's Ethereal. I was about to say who knows. It's just a little bit of everything. Definitely not Maybelline. You know, born with it a little bit. Some of it is some product. Or I guess it's all me now since it's been 2 days. But yeah, don't look at my FedEx box. So yeah, fuck. I don't wanna, go on, stalk me, I don't care. Confine me. Who wants to be my new pet and live inside my dog cage? Doesn't that sound fun? I think it sounds fun. I think it sounds fun. But anyway, Internet Nation, see you later. Know that you are loved by this guy, if not yourself. I love ya. I accept ya. I hope my package from Good Small comes today, because it was supposed to be here Saturday. And I need that box to ship out something. Yeah. Bye.